So the word visa, it is associated with going abroad. The question is where I am going. Yes, friends, I had a long cherished dream to visit Europe, and that dream is on the verge of fulfillment. Though the date is 19th of May and we have a big gap in between, still the arrangements, the processing has already started and I'm going through the process of visa. I'm going to share in this video what are the documents you will require at the time of application and what are the things that you are to keep ready while you are going for biometrics. What are the things that made me disappointed while going through this process? What are the hurdles and obstacles that I had to overcome? So we are starting on 19th of May and returning 5th of June. First, we shall go to UK, London, and whenever I take the name of London, I remember Shakespeare, Macbeth, Hamlet, Julius Caesar, Romeo, Juliet, as you like it, what not. I am going to visit my dreamland, the home of my favorite playwright. It's an awesome experience. I'm very much excited. Sorry friends, I'm coming to the next place. That is, we are going to Paris from London. After that, Brussels, Amsterdam, and we shall stay in Germany for 2-3 nights. Then we are going to Switzerland. From there, we are going to Austria. Then we are going to Venice, another favorite place of my choice. I remember Merchant of Venice, all those merchants, Antonio, Bassanio, Graciano, Lorenzo, and I'm going to meet those merchants in different shops, malls. Wow, just wow. So from there, we are going to Vatican City, Rome, and at the end, we are going for the cruise from Italy. It is 3 nights cruise on the Mediterranean Sea. And at the end, from Barcelona, we are returning back to our sweet home. So this is all about our program in short. Even I don't know about the details, what we shall go through. And as everything will proceed, I'm going to share all my experience with you friends. So be with me and I promise you to show the best things I shall experience myself. And most important part is the cover letter. Cover letter to the visa officer, British High Commission for the grant of tourist visa, where you are to give your name, the dates, when you are starting and when you are leaving their country, your mobile number, your email ID, by profession, you are working in a particular place, the address of that place, but signature part you are to put in front of the authority while you are going for biometrics. So you are to carry the letter and there in front of them you are to put your signature. So you may go to the site. If you are applying for the visa online, then you can download the form from the site and you will get 12 pages form where you are to fill up the important facts of yourself. At the beginning, part 1, you are to give all the details about yourself, your name, your family name, marital status, date of birth, place of birth, country of birth, nationality, and other details. In part 2, you are to give the details of your passport. When you are preparing yourselves for going abroad, first important thing is that you have to make your passport. Without passport, nothing is possible. Issuing authority, date of issue, expiry date, everything you have to write, and you have to give the details of previous passports of last 10 years. Then part 3, you have to write the details of your address, where you are staying, your contact details, and how long you are staying in the particular place, from where you are applying, your mobile number, your email. And then part 4, you are to write about your family members, father, mother. If you are married, then you are to write about your spouse, date of birth of these people, everything. And then if you are a married person, then you are to write about your children, if you have any. Whether they are self-dependent, living in a separate place, then you are to give the address where they are staying. If they are dependent on you and they are accompanying you to the foreign land, then also the details. Then we are coming to part 5, finances and employment, where you are to write where you are working, what profession you are attached to, everything in details, the employer's address, phone number, email. If you are earning from a separate source, suppose you are doing any business or you are an YouTuber earning a lot from there, so you are to give the details. Then about the income and expenditure, how much money you earn each month. Then you want to write about your savings, property, income, everything. And then how much do you spend each month on living costs? Who will pay for your travel to UK? Who will pay for your expenses as accommodation, food, etc.? Everything in details you are to write. Then part 6. Have you traveled to the UK in the last 10 years? Or this is the first time? So many questions are there. You have to read those questions and answer accordingly. Then about in part 6, you are to write about the places you have traveled. Means to a foreign country. Yes, I have traveled to Thailand, Vietnam, and I have given all the details when I entered that country, when I left that country, everything in details. You have to collect the information from your previous passport and write. Next, part 7, whether you are willing to visit any of your relatives or friends in UK, then you are to write in details their address, email, phone number, everything, what profession they are attached to, all in details. But we are not going to meet any of our relatives or friends there, and we will have little time actually in our hands, so we are not going to visit any of our friends. Just for traveling and to see the country with our own eyes, we are going to London. That's it, and nothing else. Now I'm going to tell you about the things that you should keep ready while you are applying for visa. First of all, 6 months salary certificate, it's needed. Then no objection certificate from your employer, that they don't have any objection if you are traveling abroad from the date when you are leaving this country and when you are returning again. And next, no objection certificate from your spouse. If you are a male person, then you are to take it from your wife, and if you are a female, then you are to take no objection certificate from your husband. But I prefer that married couple should go together to spend the best time and enjoy, to have a perfect holiday and to have a beautiful experience. Always go together. Next, you are to produce income tax return acknowledgement of last 3 years. That is mandatory. And all the Xerox copies of your FDs, fixed deposits. And you are to keep enough money in your account before going to biometrics, because uh, they will check whether your account has enough money so that you can continue with all your travel expenses from there, and you can go through hassle-free traveling. So these are the requirements that you should keep ready while you are going for visa application. Last but not least, one more experience I'm going to share with you at the time of biometrics. Biometrics means they will take the picture of your face and they will take the picture of your fingers. Fine. So when it was over, I had to deposit my passport. They will go through it and take few days to examine it and return it back. How they will return it, for that I had to pay the courier charges. What about the charges? They said I had to pay 750. I felt it was quite high, so I just told them that personally I shall come and collect it. Then they said that yes, it's fine, but you have to pay charges for SMS. How much? 220. Okay. So I went to the counter and took out 220 rupees and handed over. They said, no, not 220, it's 420. I thought, 420 affair? What's it? If you are paying it by cash, then you have to pay 420. If you are paying it by card, then it's 220. 200 rupees extra if you are paying by cash. Unfortunately, on that day, I didn't have my card due to some unavoidable circumstances, so I had to pay 420. I was feeling disappointed. What to do? No other way out. So this is all about my visa experience, and process is going on. Friends, as I'm going to proceed, I'm going to share all my experiences with you and promise you to bring beautiful videos which you all will enjoy. Thank you so much for staying with me and watching my video. So, bye for now. Thank you so much.